my hope that your night was great. And I thank God that He has woken up you this morning to behold His goodness, because He says His mercies are renewed every morning. So you have woken up in your mercies, and the Lord is doing you great things. I want to tell you, I want to speak one word for you for the day, just to give you an encouragement to move on. Because sometimes we lose hope. We rise up in the morning and we just encounter darkness, spiritual darkness, and sometimes we cannot move on towards our destiny because of the darkness that is just ahead of us. And I want you to get this word from Psalm 91. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Why? For He will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His wings. You will find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and a buckler. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Think about that. You only look with your eyes and see the recompense of the wicked, because you have made the Lord your dwelling place, the Most High, who is my refuge. Right? You continue, no evil shall be allowed to befall you, no plague come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. On their hand they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. You tread on the lion and the adder, and young lion and the serpent you will trample underfoot. Because he holds fast to me in love, I will deliver him. I will protect him, because he knows my name. He will call. When he calls to me, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. This psalm is a psalm I want you to meditate this morning as you start off your daily duty and the activities that you'll be having throughout the day. Just remember, he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. It is very, very important to ask yourself that simple question: are you dwelling in the shelter of the Most High, so that you may abide in the shadow of the Almighty? And also you ask yourself, can you say that the Lord is your refuge and your fortress? This morning, can you say that the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust? Do you trust in Him? Do you trust in Him? Put your trust in Him this morning. Look at this. Why are you, verse 1 and 2 is preparing you for the reason why you are supposed to dwell in the shelter of the Most High and abide in His shadow. For He will deliver you from the snare of the fowler. There are many snares in life. There are many snares in life, my brother and my sister, that can bring you down in life. There are many snares that have been laid in darkness, but the Lord will deliver you from such snares. And look at this, to continue to say that, and from the deadly pestilence. Yes, we have a pestilence now. If you abide in the shadow of the Almighty, if you continue dwelling in His shelter, if you continue letting the Lord be your refuge and your fortress, trusting in Him, He will make sure that He delivers you from the deadly pestilence. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful and powerful for you. Just desire this morning that the Lord may deliver you from the deadly pestilence, coronavirus, and any other kind of pestilence that may come on your way. God will deliver you from the snare of the faller. He will deliver you from the pestilence. He will cover you with His pinions, and under His wings you will find refuge. May you find refuge under His wings. May He cover you with His pinions, so that the enemy cannot find you throughout this day. That is beautiful. It is midweek, it is Wednesday, and I want to say, may God cover you with His pinion, and may He make you remain under His wings. Find refuge therein. Oh, wow, this is nice. His faithfulness is a shield and a buckler. Let His faithfulness continue to shield you and be a buckler. Nothing can touch you, nothing can access you. This is beautiful. You will not fear the terror of the night. I'm telling you, don't mind. I saw another illustrated thing that men have got trouble in the morning. They are being told, get out of the house. And in the evening, they're being told by the police, get back in the house. In the morning, the wives are chasing them. And in the evening, the police are telling them, go back home. But I'm telling you, do not fear the terror of the night. Even during the day, the arrows that fly by day, don't be afraid of them. Know the pestilence that stalks in darkness. So sometimes you fear, to walk in darkness. We fear to walk in darkness, but do not fear that pestilence that may stalk in darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. Any time the Lord is your dwelling place, He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High, may you dwell in the shelter of the Most High. May you abide in the shadow of the Almighty. Abide there in that shadow. You will not have any problem at whatever time. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 on your right hand, but it will not come near you. I'm telling you, don't fear. Nothing will come near you. You'll only look with your eyes and see the recompense of the wicked. Why? Because you have made the Lord your God a dwelling place, the Most High, who is my refuge. Continue making the Lord your dwelling place. Continue making Him your refuge. Abide in His shadows. And I'm telling you, my friend, it is well with you. Make sure that this psalm, you're going to read it, because it continues it is promising us that no evil shall be allowed to befall you. No praise shall come near your tent, that is where you live. Your family also is protected. Not only you, but also your family is protected. And you remember these are the ones that the devil was using to tempt Jesus Christ in verse 11. That for He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. God is setting His angels. He is commanding His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. The guardian angels are with you. Don't fear. Fear nobody. Don't fear. Walk confidently. Walk with confidence. because you know who your Savior is. You know where you live, where you dwell. Oh my goodness, may God bless you for that. Uh, at the end of the day, I want to tell you that the concluding verse says that, but just before then, it says that, verse 13, you will tread on the lion and the adder. These are the snakes, the young lion and the serpent you will tramp at the foot. I'm telling you, you shall walk over them. You shall walk over your enemies. The lions will not have a problem with you. The snakes, no matter how poisonous they may be, they will not have a problem with you. It is great having Jesus Christ, being on your side and dwelling in that shelter of the Most High. Dwelling in that shelter, find a place in Him, abide in His shadows. And these things will come. The enemies, you shall walk over them. They shall be under your feet. I'm telling you, it is beautiful. And then because he holds fast to me in love, I will deliver him. I will protect him because he knows my name. It is good when you know the name of the Lord. He promises that he will hold fast to us in love, and he will deliver us, and he will protect us, and because we know his name. It is good to know the name of our God. Yes, when he calls to me, I'll answer him. Whenever we call unto him, God will answer. Call unto him. Call unto him this morning. Call unto him. He will answer you. He will rescue you and honor you with long life. I will satisfy him. That is God who is saying these words, and show him my salvation. You shall live for long, even if you are sick in that hospital bed. I want to prophesy that you shall have a long life. You are not dying today. You are not dying tomorrow. You will live long. You live long so that you may even sing the praises, and also you tell of the doings of the Lord. And your people will be happy with to see what God has done. They will also become part of them that will be singing hallelujah. Our God has done it for our mother, for our father, for our uncle, for our grandpa, grandma. I'm telling you, they will be happy. And this is the day that the Lord has made. Just rejoice and be glad in it. And may God bless you. May God do you good. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you.